Oh, so I see you're back, eh? It's been welcome back. I'm glad to see you back to join me here. This is Tony, and welcome back to more TTBurger game reviews. And we're continuing this November FMV-a-thon with episode 104, part 3. Those of you who missed what happened in the last part, you know what you need, don't you? A little TTBurger recap here to show you all what you missed in episode 104 part 2, where I took a look at Double Switch. The PlayStation 4 version gave it an 8 out of 10 because I wasn't as big a fan on the setting and the story as I was with Night Trap, and I just some of the traps were very frustrating to pull off and stuff, and a couple other things which you want more information on that, go check out the review of Double Switch, because I'm not talking about Double Switch here and stuff, I'm talking about the next game here. Now, for today's episode, we're gonna look at the final 25th anniversary re-edition Sega CD game review port here and start down the PlayStation 4 and start that. Where we're gonna look at Corpse Killer, which was released after Double Switch and after Night Trap and stuff too, because like it came out about third out of these games here, and we have a lot to talk about here. So, without further ado, let's get started here. Now, my thoughts here on Corpse Killer, it's my least favorite of the three games in this episode. I mean, I tried to like this game as much as the other two games, Double Switch and Night Trap, but I just couldn't get into Corpse Killer that much. I mean, I tried really hard. I mean, I really want to because I'm a big fan of FMV, motion video game stuff, but this one, it was just okay and stuff, like mediocre okay, and that's just basically what it was there. And the difference here, like with Corpse Killer, is that it's an on-rail shooter, and I love on-rail shooters. Mainly games like Time Crisis series and Starlight Alpha and stuff, and those were fun. You had a lot to do and stuff like that. And so was Starlight Alpha. It was an on-rail space shooter and stuff. But this one just has some problems there. That like it's just that I'm gonna talk about as time goes on and stuff. But without further ado, let's just tell you we're talking about the story. Now, the story takes place on this tropical island where you play as this lieutenant guy who's dropped to this island to stop the evil Dr. Hellman, who's been creating a zombie army to take over the world and stuff like that. And your character is bitten by a zombie too, and you basically are joined by two people here, who a guy named Winston, who's played by Jeremiah Brickett. And then you got Julie, who's played by Bridget Butler and stuff. And of course, like you first meet Winston and stuff, and then you meet Julie later. Julie's a reporter, journalist and stuff like that. And Winston is basically like a native of the island and stuff, who basically like goes around driving cars, hitting on girls and stuff, and doing those kind of things and stuff. It's very hokey and stuff like that. It's basically the simple zombie outbreak on tropical island and stuff like that and stuff. And story's okay, but like it's just, I don't know, I feel like there could have been more to the story. I mean, like, it's just, there could have been more to it. I mean, I don't know, these characters, I just didn't really care for the characters or anything like that. I mean, just that I've seen worse characters, but I've seen better characters, stuff like that too. But now that we got the story out of the way, let's talk about the presentation. And the presentation, once again, in full motion video, and it's been remastered for the PlayStation 4 and stuff like that, and it looks great. It was smooth frame rate once again, and just, it's pretty much the same song and dance as it was with the other two games. It looks great, stuff like that, and just, it's the best part of Corpse Killer is the FMVs and stuff like that. But now let's get to the sound here. The sound, it's kind of a hit or miss. Like, the acting is pretty hokey, even more hokey than it was in Night Trap and Double Switch stuff. That's, for some reason, the acting in this game is just more hokey and stuff. I do love the music. The music is very action packed and stuff like that, and very tense and stuff. And I love the music, but it's just that the acting could have been better. Is what I'm trying to say. It's basically what I'm trying to say. But now let's get into the gameplay here, and then like I said earlier, your Corpse Killer is basically a rail shooter and stuff, and just like, I love on-rail shooters. I do. I mean, I love them. I love on-rail shooters a lot. Like I said, I love Time Crisis and Starlight Alpha and such. But this one just didn't really appeal to me because you're basically doing the same thing over and over, just fighting the same zombie enemies and the same backgrounds over and over. I mean, I know what you're thinking. Time Crisis, you would say it over and over again, But there's a difference though. You fight different enemies, you go to different places like that. Like in the original no Time Crisis stuff, yeah, like it took place for the most part in Shiritogaro's castle and stuff. But the castle was very big and there was a lot of variety to the rooms, and you had obstacles and stuff like you had to avoid losing lives and stuff like that. Here it's just shoot the enemies, shoot the zombies come flying at you, and just it's the same thing over and over. I mean, like, it sounds like I'm being a little harsh in here, but there are some good things about it. That I mean, like, there are some good things. Like, the one cool thing I do like here is that, like, you can choose which mission you want to do with the first part after the first part of the game. Like, if you want to do some missions with Julie, you can do missions with Julie, or if you want to do missions with Winston, you can do that. And it's very open that you can do that stuff, and I like that because it adds a lot to the game. But there really is much else to it, because you're basically doing the same thing, just shooting and shooting and shooting over and over. I mean, like, it's just, I don't hate rail shooters. I love rail shooters, like Time Crisis and Starlight Alpha, and those are two of my favorites there. And of course, like, and mainly Time Crisis 3, 2, and 3 as well and stuff. I like all 4 Time Crisis, original Time Crisis games and Starlight Alpha and stuff. But this, and can't forget Elemental Gearbolt as well. But this game just didn't really do it for me. I mean, like, this sounds like I said it's a fair mediocre game, and just it is a fair mediocre game. I mean, like, it still holds kind of a place for those FMV games. Like, I love FMV games, but this one could have had a lot more going for it. Is what I'm trying to say. And that's pretty much all I have to say here. Like, so I'm not really as much else to say about this game. I mean, like, it's fair, it's mediocre. The other 2 games are better, but I still recommend playing it if you like on-rail shooters like that. Basically, what I gotta say. So my final verdict here goes like this. Corpse Killer just didn't really appeal to me much. I mean, like, it's just I tried to like it as much as Night Trap and Double Switch, but it could have been better. It really could have been better, but like Corpse Killer just could have been better overall and stuff. Due to the complaints I have, like, I won't be giving a super low score, but won't be getting a super high score either. Probably a 6 out of 10 is probably the best score I can give this game. I mean, it seems a little generous and stuff, but just that I like FMV games like that and stuff, and just that I mean, I know they tried here, but it's just that. This game just wasn't the best. It could have been better and stuff. But when it comes to these 3 games, I recommend you checking out all 3, depending on what kind of person you are. If you like on-rail shooters with full motion videos in it, check it out. Or if you like what Night Trap and Double Switch do, then definitely pick those up too. Like, pick up Corpse Killer if you like on-rail shooters like that, or if you like Night Trap Double Switch, pick them up too. But that's pretty much all I gotta say. Those of you who are new here, feel free to subscribe, like the video, comment down below, and just feel free to join my Discord group, TTBurger Gamers Unite, because we're always looking for more people. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. The FMV-a-thon is not over yet, because stay tuned, there's more coming, and don't you worry. We're gonna be going back to some shockingly bad games and stuff like that, and some awesome good games too. So be on the lookout for that. And that's all I gotta say. This is Tony. Peace out, have a great day, and see you all in episode 105. That's all I gotta say. Peace out, everybody.